today we're doing an emergency video for someone who's got a blocked drain, and I know that they've got a pump on their high wall that looks a lot like this. Now most of the time, this is a Mitzi electric, and to pop these up to get to where the pump normally sits, all you have to do is this. See, you've got two little arrows there. On a lot of them, all you have to do is push up the arrows and it will go click click and you pull it up. But if you've got a Panasonic or one of these, sometimes you have to get a piece of wire like this. And this is how I do it. You just twist the end over like that, take a little hook, one, two, and it just pops off like that. You see how in here we've got this is the drain here, just taped on with a bit of tape in here, bit of glue and bit of tape, just so it comes off. If you've got a pump, you'll have one of these sitting in there like that. One of these, which will be attached with a rubber tube there, and there'll be a little clear tube that goes on this that must go back on it because it's an overflow pipe, so if it fills up too much it won't overflow. There'll be another tube attached to there, and what you do is you lift that up, you take that off, and sometimes if they haven't been serviced or cleaned properly, you'll have a lot of gunge sitting in there, and the gunge will actually dry hard over winter and actually glue it to the bottom. And when the water fills up, this magnet is actually supposed to flip the switch and it's supposed to pump all the water out, but if it's glued to the bottom, it will just leak. It will just fill up, go up to the overflow and spit out, and you'll get a leak coming out of your air conditioner. And also these little filters also block up with rubbish, so what you do is you clean that off, you clean this so you can see through it again, put it back in, and when you put it back together, make sure that the magnet that you see there goes on this way, so it goes on like that. You clip it back in, you put it back onto there, you make sure you put your overflow back on, push that pipe back on and put a cable tie on it. I normally actually never take these off. I normally take that off and just leave it dangling, let all the water dribble out, pop it open, clean that out and clean that filter, and then put it all back together, and then just test run it with some cold water down the front, put it back together.
So how do you access that thing?
It should be sitting right here.
Oh, okay.
So they normally sit about here, normally put a little extension, like a rubber extension, and they just sit up in there like that.
Oh, okay. And so you just have to reach your hand up and feel
and
for
just go, pull it off, and you should be able to pull it down to there, because normally there's a big like rubber hose that attaches to that.
So our one, is there one actually in there, or is that a different model?
Ours is gravity fed, so this is a gravity fed drain.
Okay, right.
But the people who require this cleaned, I know that they've got a pump in it because it's above the doorway and they couldn't put a drain there.
Right.
So in every 18 months you should strip out and clean these. And it's been about 2 years since I've cleaned it, so I know it's probably just blocked. Cool. Does that make sense? And then just, oops. Of course it happens when people are watching. Yep. Done.
Boom. Yay.
That's how it's done. So any questions or clarifications, leave a message and I'll try and clarify it. Excellent.